This week on Podwatcher. Can we reveal that we are redesigning the Podwatcher room?
I mean, we have to. We're shooting on the For Your Amusements.
I guess that would be a dead giveaway.
Stage today.
Okay. So the original, well, look, here's the original manuscript.
This was Sausage Man's first adventure.
You've known me for a long time, Shane. This is maybe one of the few times I've been legitimately embarrassed on camera.
If you could travel back in time, where would you go?
I just thought of something else I'd want to go see, and I genuinely would want to see it.
Yeah! Yes! Oh, man. Podwatcher!
Yeah, dude.
Podwatcher!
Yeah. We're recording on a different set today because
the music's still going.
I'm talking right under it.
Okay, he's getting right in there.
I'm right into it. I couldn't even fucking wait. Can we reveal that we are redesigning the Podwatcher room?
I mean, we have to. We're shooting on the For Your Amusements.
I guess that would be a dead giveaway.
Stage today.
Yeah.
Because the Podwatcher room, we love that little room, but it's long been a little tight in there. It's a little tight.
Yeah, it's tight in here too.
It's tight in here too, but
it's way tighter.
Yeah,
but
there's only two of you.
But maniacs. I will say,
I guess sometimes there's a third maniac, and sometimes a fourth. In For Your Amusement, that's crazy.
But also the lighting in the other room was
hard to light.
It was hard to light
because it's a small room.
It was a small room.
So we're switching it up. We got a nice new setup going on shortly. But for now,
hey, maybe I should intro the show.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to Podwatcher, the official podcast of Watcher Entertainment. I'm Ryan Bergara.
I'm Shane Madej.
This is a show where we chat about whatever's on our minds every week.
And this summer, we've been also chatting about what's on your minds because we've been letting our viewers and listeners take the wheel, brother.
That's right.
If you'd like to send in any voicemails, the number again, Matt, is
818-275-4585.
Or you can email us at AskWatcherPods@gmail.com.
But what's the alpha for that?
The last week we had a caller who said it's Luke. You should just commit because it's Watcher. So it is, when we figured out it is 81, you ask Luke, ILUK.
That's so stupid.
UASKILUK. You ask Luke.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, the show's getting away from me a bit.
Yeah. You know, people sort of just retrofit those things. I did see someone on the most recent podcast say that because at the beginning when I was talking about the Ghost Files live tour, which is going on this September. We'll plug it right here.
That's right.
Where are we going?
We're going to
We're going to a lot
of places. Seeing a lot of folks out there being like, why are we not going to their city? Or perhaps maybe we've gone to your city in the past and we're not going back now. We're just trying to get out to more new cities and see.
It's always kind of a toss up. I'm obviously heartbroken to not be going to like Chicago
or
again.
Boston.
You know, we're not able to go to a lot of places in the Midwest on this tour. It's always kind of a toss up, but between like travel schedule and venue availability. And also, just like you said, like it's nice to go to other cities where you haven't been. We're not Foo Fighters out here, okay? You know, we can't do 45 dates in a row.
Well, some of these cities, I'm looking at the list right now.
What do we got?
Are some that we wanted to go to in the past, but then for whatever reason, like you said, venue availability.
Yeah.
And when you do touring, the logistics of you have to throw your hat into the ring for a particular venue on certain dates, and you will either win that challenge or lose. And that's and in some cities we finally are able to go there, like Toronto.
Yeah,
last tour, folks were angry we weren't going to Toronto, and we were like, "Hey, we're trying."
Quebec.
We're going to Montreal. Never been there.
What's the website for people who don't know?
It's ghostfileslive.com to go get your tickets. Get them while they're hot. And also, I'm excited to go back to New Orleans. We were supposed to go to New Orleans last tour, but then it just got cut because it was just impossible to do.
I think it was impossible to do. That was right around my wedding too.
Yes,
It was very tricky. I'm also excited to go to Durham.
Yeah, no, I like North Carolina a lot. I've driven through it 2 times now.
Oh, good for you.
Hey, I'm just saying, I get out there. I cover myself.
It's gonna be very fun.
The whole United States with me.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna show you a never before seen episode.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're doing Pittsburgh too.
I've never been to Pittsburgh.
It's a hell of a city.
Home of Mac Miller.
Is that so?
R.I.P.
I didn't know that.
Salt Lake City. I mean, yeah, it's exciting to go to all these new places. So sorry if we aren't coming to your city. Maybe we'll catch you on the next tour. And for the folks who came out to see our shows in cities prior, like Boston, one of my favorite places to do a live show, we will be back eventually. So
I liked on this one, there were people who were like, no Texas? And I was like, we were there. We went to 3 Texas dates last time, man. We're trying.
But I'm excited. I'm just looking at the list here. I'm excited to see all these cities and see relative. We don't really get to see them that much, but we get to see you guys there, which is nice.
Yeah.
September 5th to October 12th is the tour. So get them while they're hot over at ghostfileslive.com and see if we're coming to your city. And hopefully we'll see you in person and you could watch us murder ghosts on stage and
that's what we do.
Goof around. And we have some really fun surprises for you guys this year.
Hey, y'all ever sleep? Did you know that traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? Disgusting.
That's crazy.
It can lead to acne, allergies, and stuffy noses. Yuck. Makes me ill. Just think about it. Makes me ill. Just think about it.
Yeah, I can see it. You look sick.
Puke my guts out just thinking about it. Well, I'll tell you what. Miracle Made is here to save the day or night. Rather. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent 99% of bacteria and require 3 times less laundry. That's nice.
I take naps sometimes in the daytime.
I like a little nap here and there.
In a bed.
Of course. I can't do it on the couch. And not just clean, they keep you cool too, using silver-infused fabrics inspired by NASA. Miracle Made sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature all night long, so you get better sleep every night. Now, I'll tell you what, Miracle sheets are also luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands and feel as nice, if not nicer, than sheets used by some 5-star hotels.
You know, I actually slept on these last night. And I didn't realize.
You look fresh as a daisy today.
Mari to me in the middle of the night turned to me and she was like, "These sheets, what are they? We got to make sure we always sleep on these." I'm not even kidding. She actually said that, and I was like, "Yeah, these are great,
silver infused."
And then I said, "Did you know that they're silver infused?"
Inspired by NASA.
I believe it.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Go to trymiracle.com/watcher to try Miracle Made sheets today, and whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo Watcher at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Can you believe that? Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/watcher and use the code WATCHER to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/watcher to treat yourself. 2 more pressing news. We've got a suck date. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a suck date.
We got big suck dates because this is the first podcast that we're recording in a post-Twisters world.
Oh, yes, I see.
A post-Twisters world. Yeah. You were out of town, but last week, Matt and I, along with 8 other people, went to a 4DX screening of Twisters.
I was jealous, even though I was on vacation for my anniversary.
Yeah.
You
should have canceled that.
I should have canceled the trip.
Because we also went on a trip to the world of Twisters. The thing that I'm more on the 4DX bandwagon after seeing Twisters and 4DX.
What 4DX theater did you guys go to?
Regal NoHo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it actually good?
I had a great time.
No, like the 4DX theater.
Yes. Yeah. I liked it.
Isn't that one of the lesser 4DX theaters that doesn't have like the drizzle and all that stuff? Like, isn't there that one?
I gotta say, every time, that's the only one I've gone to for 4DX, and every time I have, I do not get wet. And that's what I am looking for.
I didn't get wet either.
I want to get wet.
Me too.
So where could I get wet?
Maybe there's another Regal downtown that I've never been to.
Hit me up. Help me get wet.
Regal, get us wet.
Yeah, please.
I talked to several people after.
Yeah, so Matt had a bit of a bad night.
Yeah, I was like, what the... I think I said, what the fuck was all that back poking? I feel like I just got punched in the back a million times. And then everyone was saying, oh yeah, and then this thing, and then this thing, and then that happened. And I was like, none of that happened to me. I didn't get any spray.
I didn't get any spray.
You had a defective seat, dude.
I didn't get a foot tickler.
I got a foot tickler.
You should ask for your money back. No tickle, no money.
Yeah. I did have a good time, though. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I had a great time with that.
It's a great film. I enjoyed it.
Right?
I went with my friend Daniel Tucker, and he gripped that movie.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see his name in the credits.
Oh, I should have kept an eye out.
We cheered, and everyone that was sitting in the audience was like, fuck these people.
Was your audience also having visceral reactions to Glenn Powell?
No.
Oh boy.
I mean, I did.
Is that scene where he walks out of the house in
With
his
the white
white
shirt
t-shirt and the hat? I just heard most of the women in the audience just go like, oh.
The only time I've ever heard visceral reactions is that scene in Thor. I can't remember which one it is. There's a scene where he's like by a little like pool that you clean yourself up with, like a bathing kind of like pool that's on like a stand.
Yeah.
And he takes his shirt off, and I'll never forget the woman behind me going, "Oh my God."
I'll say that I was not anti Glenn Powell, but I'd seen The Hitman and I was like, okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more. I need a little bit more, Glenn, and he shows up. Twisters.
He delivers. A movie star.
If you feel it,
if you're listening to this,
he is a certified movie star.
A certified movie star. We should have a sound.
Did anyone in your theater yell "chase it" when he said "if you feel it"?
No,
because I did. I don't think anybody else did.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. But you're known to try to start a crowd chant and failing miserably.
Because he says it early on in the movie. So I was like, I'm gonna see. He says, if you feel it, and I've been steeped in the trailer, so I was like, chase it.
Yeah, but it's got to be Glenn Powell to start that. It can't.
No. But I was like, now that they know it's okay to do that, when he says it later in the movie, and then he never did. Maybe he said it quietly. Yeah, but the first time was the only one where he was like, if you feel it, chase. And there were a bunch of people around him who all said it. And then later it's like a reference to it. He's like, well, I felt it, so I chased it.
Should I see it again in 4DX?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that worth it?
It's so fun.
Because I kind of do want to see it in 4DX. I wonder if the 4DX seats in the Chinese theater are good.
Those aren't 4DX brand.
No, but there is a 4DX box.
It's a box. You always say that, and I never
But
have
it's not
seen
40X.
It is
40X.
Are you sure?
We've already been through this.
We've been through this.
There's a box there.
But it's not
40X.
40X.
It's like only Regal.
You're saying it's like Kleenex. Oh, they do have Kleenex.
Well, I mean,
no, they don't have Kleenex.
Well, they have a version
tissues.
of Kleenex. They have a seat that is technically what would be referred to as a 40X.
Well, I've never seen it there.
They wouldn't refer to it as a 40X because that's not
the seat moves, though. I don't know what to tell you.
But 40X is a specific brand.
Okay, what do you call a seat that moves?
I want to say something. Let's stop talking about the nitty gritty of the 40X brand. And I just want to say that the thing that I really liked about it, seeing this movie, is that when it then got still afterwards.
MX4D.
Yeah. We've already covered this, Ryan. Brain worms.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
The thing is, then when it was suddenly still, I did feel like this sort of like, oh my God. It's almost like when you get off a ride.
Yeah.
Like when you get off a Ghost Rider at Knott's, where you're just like the visceral thrill just coming to an end. And then like your body is just like, holy shit. And it
sounds like this theater beat the shit out of you.
It was great. I had so much fun.
I wish there was a seatbelt.
Yeah, so they could go even crazier.
Well, I feel like they were going pretty crazy. I feel like I had to use my like kind of muscles to stay in the seat.
I think
that's awesome.
They really push it to. Well, I realized I was like, well, if I don't want to be like worried about this, you could sort of like just use your core muscles.
Yeah, that's
and sort of ride it.
That doesn't sound good.
You can you can. It's
I'm
hard.
saying that doesn't sound fun.
But I was like, that's the thing. I was like, if I was worried about like my popcorn popping up all over the place, I would just use my core muscle.
Was that because of the seat or because of your enjoyment of the film?
Well, I don't. I'll never tell. But if you really
chemistry.
Oh my!
Powell had chemistry with everybody.
He always does.
I liked Daisy Edgar Jones though. She was great.
She was phenomenal.
I liked her in the film. I thought that was a pretty hard role, honestly.
She did great.
It's a movie about grief.
Yeah. And tornadoes.
More about grief.
I thought it was about tornadoes.
I think they don't call it griefs.
Yeah.
No. It's one of those genre films that tackles a subject matter, and then there's tornadoes, but it's about.
No, it's a good movie.
Well, I just want to say, unfortunately, we did never get to do the suck tube. They didn't have that at Regal, but I think in a way we got the biggest suck tube of all, which was seeing Twisters in 4DX. So that's me closing the loop.
I've been in the suck tube.
You've been in the suck tube.
Yeah, that's right.
My Twister summer is complete.
Yeah,
I've done it all.
Unless you want to see it without 4DX. I'm going to probably see it again. I'm going to go again with some sort of version of 4DX.
You know what?
I'm going to do some research to see what's the most intense one.
Okay, let me know. I might hop back in to wrangle that tornado. This ain't my first tornado.
Yeah, dude. It's so good.
We should get shirts for when we go at the same time.
Oh, I was like, why do they spell it like that?
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Wait, what?
I didn't clock it. Hey, I was getting thrown around.
That's crazy, dude.
My brain was scrambled. I did want to shout out at the beginning, and I think maybe you were going to do this.
In last week's episode, I was mentioning at the top of the episode, I was like, what was Podwatcher Nation? I don't know. And then someone very wisely in the comments said, no. Squad Watcher.
Squad Watcher
is so good.
Who do we owe that to?
B-Man7653. That sounds like our phone number, but it's not. B-Man.
Thanks, B-Man.
Thanks, B-Man.
I will say they gave B-Man the flowers.
Oh, good for B-Man.
That's good. Squad Watcher is so good.
I love that. We've got a little update, right? Sausage Man?
Oh, that's right.
You procured some Sausage Man?
I did procure some early issues of Sausage Man.
I'm so excited.
Procured Sausage Man.
That's right. Good. That's good.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. So I did hit up my mom to see if hopefully she had kept
tome.
So the original, well, look, here's the original manuscript.
Manuscript. So this is manuscript as in like you wrote out the plot before you drew it? This is great.
Dude, this is the original manuscript right here.
Can I read it?
I don't think this one's not ready for print. That's why. And then I wrote some other stories here. No, wait. No, this is the original manuscript.
Can you tell just what we're talking about?
This is a comic that I made when I want to say, how old are you when you were in 5th grade? 4th
10?
grade?
9 or 10?
9 or 10. I think it was like 9 maybe. This is the original manuscript. I just drew a picture of it.
Yeah, look at him.
And it also says size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. Here's the first. Never underestimate the powers of Sausage Man. And then there's some more.
Apologies, audio listeners. We are looking at some.
There's not right now. We're just looking at sort of notebook paper. There's one drawing of Sausage Man on it.
Yeah, there's like also some other short stories here. Anyways, that's the original stuff.
Is Sausage Man, is he there's quite a few here.
Okay, so yeah,
this is how many issues? A dozen?
I also had Sausage Man the sequel, but I spelled sequel wrong. I spelled it with an A.
That's okay.
Actually, you know what's kind of shocking to me looking at these? My handwriting back then was better than it is now.
That's not a shock.
Like, look at that handwriting.
That is very good. You're sure that was you?
This was me, unfortunately.
I can't see it either, listeners, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's and Shane knows I have terrible handwriting.
Awful.
Anyways, then I took some of the short stories and expanded on them, and then and made them into issues with my friend Daniel Tucker, who actually, by the way, we talked about earlier. He's the grip on Twisters.
Oh wow!
And he did the illustrations, and I did the writing, and you can actually see here. By Ryan Bergara, illustrations by Daniel Tucker.
Oh, wow.
And so here's a tease coming soon.
Sausage Man, the restaurant battle.
So Tucker and I would walk around, because this is how cool we were.
Yeah.
We would walk around the playground and hand these out to people, and then some people actually did read them.
That's
all you wrote on the back. There's another one coming.
Good. Can I
free.
thumb through the titles?
Yeah. Okay, so we have...
Okay, so first up we've got...
I actually don't remember these either.
I love the...
Oh, wait, let me see the back there.
Yeah, there are so many more than I expected.
Same.
Yeah, there's a lot more than I expected.
Are these in the correct order? Does it matter?
I don't even... I have no recollection of these, honestly, at all.
So first up we've got Sausage Man, the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, I like that you've really thought about the arc of this.
Could you describe what this guy looks like to the listeners?
Sausage Man, the beginning, he's a sausage. He's just sort of a long oval. He's got beady little eyes. He's got a little macaroni mouth
and some arms,
some strong arms, and then just a big square cape.
The square cape kind of looks like a slice of red cheese,
a little bit.
And he's standing on a podium.
And then so there's drawings inside all of them. Very cool. Okay, so that's episode 1, I think.
Yeah, that's
by Ryan Bergara, illustrated Daniel Tucker.
Pretty
good. That's cool.
It's pretty funny.
Next up, Sausage Man and the Wrath of Spiky Sausage. This guy's got a ray gun that is shooting sausage.
I think that's him shooting some sort of heat out of it.
Yeah, but there's also a little... Oh, and is Sausage Man shooting sausages at the...
He's shooting like a sausage ray at the spiky sausage, who's shooting an also sausage ray. And remember in Harry Potter at the end when they cast a
the
spell at
wands?
each other,
Yeah.
and then like they connect in the middle, and there's like
it looks
that
like
blast.
marshmallows or something.
They stole that idea from me clearly because that's exactly what I'm going for here. The two rays meet in the middle, and there's a big
I'm
explosion.
seeing it now. Okay, for some reason I thought that was a gun, but this is Sausage Man. He shoots sausages.
He shoots spiky sausage.
I'm just gonna open this up because I want to like take a taste of like just the narrative.
Some
here.
good old night. I would start with the beginning if I were you. You know,
Returning to the adventures of Sausage Man. Sausage Man awoke abruptly one morning because of the call of Lucy Sausage.
Oh shit!
Oh.
And Lucy, by the way, was the name of my wiener dog.
Oh, the mother of Ricky Sausage.
Also, the name of my other wiener dog.
Lucy Sausage claimed that Ricky Sausage had been sausage napped and held for ransom.
This is so embarrassing.
She said that he wasn't in the bed in the morning. The only thing left on the bed was a ransom note.
Did I spell ransom note right?
Yes.
Nice.
Should we read one of these for every episode that we do?
We should read the beginning.
Yeah,
then.
let's start with the first one.
All right. Sorry. Okay. Let's go to the
Previously on Sausage Man.
And actually, this is nice because I didn't realize if I didn't do the coming soon on the back, we wouldn't know what was next. Because what's actually the second one?
The second one is actually the restaurant battle, so they might be out of order.
Okay.
Oh, so you kind of did like a kind of
In media res.
floating around.
Okay. So this is Sausage Man, the beginning.
This one's probably going to be the worst one.
No.
Well, no, because when we started, we were like, this is kind of stupid. And then people actually kind of liked it. And then we tried a little harder.
They came up to you. They were like, hey, you got more of that sausage
you got
man?
any more of them sausage mans? And I opened up a trench coat and I had all of them rolled up.
Really
in
find your
different
footing
pockets.
in season 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. We'll go to the beginning and then we'll. I think we should read one of these every episode.
Sure, why not? It's going to be
as long as we
embarrass
can.
me every episode here.
It's sort of a reversal
This is honestly.
This is now just the hot dog.
You've known me for a long time, Shane. This is maybe one of the few times I've been legitimately embarrassed.
This
on
is
camera.
wonderful, though. This is really fun.
This is tough. All right, let's get through it.
If there's anything in here that is clearly from the mind of an ignorant child, then, we'll excuse you. Or you can cut it out.
I got some stuff in the last Pod Watcher that is clearly from the mind of an ignorant child.
Okay, here we go. One day in the supermarket, a sausage was born, but no ordinary sausage. Sausage Man.
Nice.
Champion of justice and liberty. He saves sausages' lives daily. This says $5.99. There's a sign that says $5.99 sausage.
Oh yeah, those are sausages at the market ready to be sold.
And there's a little sausage in the middle with a face who's crying and wearing some Huggies.
Except the other sausages don't have a face.
They don't. They're not conscious.
I guess not yet.
Next page. He waits in his super secret sausage lair hidden in the supermarket.
Oh my god.
He waits, and waits for danger to call. But when danger does call, he gets there as quick as he can. One day, danger did call, and Sausage Man was there in seconds. He was going to save Tyler Sausage from getting barbecued and eaten. This was Sausage Man's first adventure.
Wait, is that actually what it says?
That's great. That goes hard.
That's fucking crazy.
Here he is. There's Tyler Sausage.
And then look at that grill, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Tyler Sausage is saying help.
There's a little sausage on next to
With
a
a
grill
skewer.
saying help, help.
He's about to get
And
his ass
Sausage
skewered.
Man is just hanging down from the paragraph of text with a little smile on his face about to save him. This was Sausage Man's first adventure.
That's
good
like
to
a
know.
line from like Winnie the Pooh. That's so good.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
was Sausage Man's.
Oh, we're continuing with
It
the
was all
adventure.
downhill from here for me, from my creativity.
Sausage Man had to act quickly because Tyler Sausage was on grill of fire. Then all of a sudden, a red bolt of lightning snatched the little sausage and hid him. The red bolt of lightning was the high-speeding Sausage Man. Sausage Man was flying home when he just all seemed to stop in air.
What?
Oh, don't worry. Sausage Man then noticed that he didn't stop. He was grabbed by the sausage eater. The human put Sausage Man on the fork. Sausage Man was about to be barbecued, and that's in bold.
Oh, damn, did he get
Now
stabbed?
Sausage Man says, help.
Wait, he got stabbed?
Yes, he's on a fork.
Damn.
So now I'm genuine. There's only one page left.
How does he get out of this?
How
You
does he
got
get
to
out?
respect your writer who puts their character in real peril.
on the penultimate page, final page. Could this be the end of our sausage hero?
Wait, what? Did I tease?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
Sausage Man used his sausage powers and made a big sausage ball, which he threw right into the face of the enemy. The human was KO. Tyler Sausage was returned to safety, and Sausage Man, our uprising hero, had saved the day for the first time. But you never know when there will be another call for Sausage Man. So next time, when you're about to eat or grill a sausage, just remember, Sausage Man is watching you. And there he is again, smiling.
Like the Walker Texas Ranger.
Yeah, that's like the end of The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then coming soon,
Sausage Man, the restaurant battle.
Interesting.
Really good.
Wow.
This is our new segment, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it is.
Oh my God. I shouldn't even look at these. I just saw the title of another one that made me so excited.
Wait, I got to see if the restaurant battle's even in here, because there may be.
That one, the third one that I saw right there. Holy moly.
That one's long. Dude, I don't know if we're going to be able to read some of these.
Restaurant battle in there?
Oh, it is. It's right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these got progressively longer.
I love that.
Once we were feeling ourselves.
Just like movies in general.
Yeah, exactly.
He's right.
It starts when you're young. All right, here we go. Putting these back in the folder.
Wow. I'll have to
keep those in a safe.
I'll have to get some sort of Superman music or something.
Yeah.
Superhero music. The Adventures of
Sausage. The ongoing adventures of Sausage Man.
If you would have explained to 5th grade year old Ryan that this would eventually be read on the internet, you'd have to explain what the internet is.
Yeah.
That'd be very, very confusing.
No, it was around when you were in 5th grade.
Right?
It was around when I was in 5th grade.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, because 5th grade.
Though my dad was one of those dads who was like, guess what we got? The internet. And I was like, nobody has that.
In 5th grade, I think Y2K was around happening for me. Or that was 4th grade. No, wait. 5th? I can't remember.
Do we sound so elderly talking about when we didn't have the internet?
Yeah, I don't know. But it's just, those were, I never thought those would go beyond the schoolyard.
I'm so excited to read more.
That's crazy to me.
I can't. That was good.
Okay. Well, that was exhausting. Let's get to some mail. How about that?
Oh, yeah, we do got some mail.
Oh,
there we go. Funny little tune.
I'm going to speed this song up a bit. If you would like to leave us a mail, you can give us an email at askwatcherpods@gmail.com or give us a call at 818-275-4585.
Okay.
Oh, nicely timed.
We got some cool stuff today. I chose questions specifically Steven would not care about.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah.
And I have one phone call that I just liked.
I love the phone calls. God, I tried to get a coffee from Lazy Acres this morning.
You didn't get a coffee at all?
Line was too long. I left.
That's your fault.
I was there the other day, though, and the guy behind the counter, he was like, hey, I think he recognized me from one of our various, projects. But he was like, I went to the same film school as you. I was like, oh, Columbia. He's like, yeah. And he said, coffee's on me.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. How about that?
That's a Lazy Acres difference.
Who says Columbia grads don't help each other out?
Lazy Acres difference is a varying range of outcomes. Free coffee, coffee, but line too long.
By the same token, today I walked in and I was like, this line's too long. I'm leaving. But there were a bunch of people in line getting like smoothies and shit. And I was like, there's never anyone here.
You want me to stand in line for this? I just got this for free yesterday.
But
unbelievable.
They make coffee. By the way, I did pay for my overnight oats. He didn't give those to me for free. I just got a free coffee. I said, that's very sweet of you.
Did you try to turn to walk away after he said it's on me? And he was like, no, those overnight oats, though, you do have to pay for those. No.
But I continue to love it. I also love seeing there's so many people who've tagged me online who are like, we took a trip to Lazy Acres.
That's incredible, dude.
It's so funny. I pray that one day someone will go there while I'm there. I hope they're just going there because I mentioned it and they'll see me there. Oh. And they'll just think that I'm there all the time.
That's how I feel when people see me in a theme park now.
Yeah. Also, I got to shout this out because Sarah was like, I heard they have a really good cookie there called The Cookie. And I was like, it
better be good. You can't put a duh in front
We
of something
actually tried one of them on the show, on the podcast,
we did
months and months and months ago. And I wasn't crazy about the cookie. But then Sarah was like, I want to try that cookie.
Was it the cookie or was it just
called The Cookie?
Oh, but the one you had before, was
it's
it
like
the cookie?
There's a lot of nuts in
You
it.
had it too.
I did?
Yeah, I think you tried some.
Huh. It was like episode 10 or something.
And I wasn't crazy about it, but I did get it again and I was like, you know what? Pretty good. It's very nutty.
Have you had a chocolate chip cookie that's better than that one that we had on Food Files in Seattle?
That was the best.
That's the best chocolate chip cookie I've ever had.
Cookie I've ever had.
Oh my God.
What was the name of that company?
I think it was Lowrider Cookie Company in Seattle.
Fuck.
And they were nice enough to send us a box for featuring them on Food Files. And they were so good. I got Maria a box for her birthday. That's the noise. That's the Glenn Powell noise.
Those cookies were so good.
I think of that chocolate chip cookie all the time.
I know. I want to order some of those. Good God, man.
It was so good.
Those were crazy.
Perfect salt ratio.
Yeah. Okay, let's dig into some voicemails here. What do we got?
This first one is, I'll just play it. It needs no introduction.
This is not really a question. It's kind of more like a comment. Stuck in traffic. I was listening to episode 33 and I figured, why not call? Stuck in traffic, training, eating some horrible grapes. It's a very gloomy day. Thought I'd give you guys a call. Hope your day's better than mine. Bye-bye.
Yo, what in the world? I was not expecting horrible grapes.
Horrible Grapes.
That really sent me.
Horrible Grapes, good band name.
Oh, yeah.
The Horrible Grapes.
And just, caller didn't leave...
no name?
No name, but but just...
That's the alt title for Grapes of Wrath.
But just imagining his face looking at the grapes as he's really just
going through
Stuck in traffic, training, eating some horrible grapes.
What I want to know is, was this a little like plastic carton of grapes that he had just purchased from the market, or was this something that he had in his fridge and he was like on his way out in a hurry and he was like, I'll just grab these grapes, and then he realized they were too old, you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I've definitely been to the market, had a carton of grapes, and on the way home, I'll start digging into them.
The worst
driving.
really like French fries. That's crazy.
It's tasty because a grape while you're driving.
That's a good driving food. You're right.
So refreshing.
And easy to manage if you drop one in the car. You drop any other fruit in your car, big mess.
Grape
you got
just
apple.
bounces around.
It's got that nice skin.
Yeah, and another thing too about eating them fresh from the market is you don't have to worry about a grape that's like all squishy and like gross.
Well, that's the thing. And then when he said horrible grapes, I'm trying to imagine what's horrible about them. The least offensive way a grape can be horrible is when it's like a little bland, not very flavor packed.
Also, when there's no snap. There's no snap on the bite.
The worst a grape can be is when there's no snap, when it's like a little mushy.
When the skin isn't tight.
It's got to be really tight.
And then it snaps in your mouth and you're like,
now here's a question.
Yeah.
Red or green?
You know, I don't prefer either. I'm good with either.
I'm a red man through and through.
I'm excited to see grapes no matter what color they are. Honestly, they're delicious every single time.
At their peak form,
apples not the same thing.
Of course not. There's a lot of variety of apples.
Yeah.
Green apples, green grapes.
Apples suck.
Green apples, green grapes.
Ugh.
You're a green apple man?
I'm a green guy.
But green grapes don't have the same sour profile. I feel like that green apples.
No, they don't. No.
So you're just loyal to green then.
Yeah. Green goblin, green grapes. green apple.
Red grapes are so good. That sounds like I know it's one of those things. I'm not trying to just say like, well, I'd enjoy that, but stuck in traffic on a rainy day.
It does sound nice.
I could hear the little pitter patter of the rain hitting his windshield too. That was nice.
It's one of those moments where like while you're in it, you might be like, this sucks, but ain't that what life's made up of?
You have to be in the right mood. Like if you're in a good mood and a rainy day happens, then it's like, oh, this is cozy. But if you're having a bad day, like you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and then it's raining too, you're like, this might as well be happening to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if there were seeds? They have seeds.
Grapes?
What the fuck? That's not a grape.
How often
grapes have seeds?
Very rarely have seeds.
A pit? You talking about like a pit?
No,
some grapes have seeds.
Like little seeds?
You can buy them at the store.
They've largely like bred them out. You really don't.
Shit. Yeah,
you really don't get.
I don't think I've ever had one of those. Oh, I guess I do have some packaging that says
my
seedless
grandma used to get them all the time.
I feel like you have to go out of your way to get grapes with seeds in them now.
I don't know.
This is a little preview because we are about to shoot a top 5 beatdown of fruit.
We're finally doing it.
And it's making me rethink some of my choices.
I've been saying since season 2, top 5 fruit.
Yeah.
I've wanted to do top 5 fruit for so long.
You know what? It made me realize the seed comment. I think that's the reason why I don't like cherries that much because they're like grapes with work.
Yeah, but you get a good. You ever had a Rainier cherry?
I have had a Rainier cherry, but I still think they're not as tasty as a grape.
You're spoiling it.
I actually find the pitting of a Rainier cherry.
You like getting pitted?
I like putting it in my mouth and then just sort of like splitting it in two and then like, you know.
See, I don't like having to do any work inside my mouth other than chewing.
I like doing the mouth work.
Exact same.
I like doing the mouth work.
That's the exact reason why I don't like sunflower seeds.
Oh man!
Oh my God!
You put a big chunk.
You put a big chunk.
I've been in. It's really hard for me to like get one. It's just so much work, and I'm like the asshole who just buys the already seeded sunflower seeds.
No.
And I just toss them in my mouth and eat them like a monster.
Back in the day when I was on a grounds crew and we would just be like out, weeding and mowing lawns for like 12 hours a day or whatever.
You'd be cleaning the lawn and covering them with seeds.
No, I mean, these lawns were huge. They were for schools and stuff. So they were like, acres and acres and acres. But you'd take a big fistful, you'd put it in one cheek.
Yep.
And then as you were like doing the work, you would transfer one to the middle, seed it, spit it out. And then I would take the seed and put it in my left cheek.
Yeah.
So then
you store it. You'd store it.
So I'd have two. So I would work through all of them,
like a factory.
And then all my seeds would be on the left, and then I can eat them all at once.
I did the exact same method, and actually, when you would store them up here in your jowl, they would get marinated.
You'd get them marinated. The saliva would just because look, I'd be going for that ranch flavor.
Oh, I actually like it. I just like the pure salted.
Salted is nice too, but the ranch, brother, ooh.
It was satisfying, but it was just so much work. And I don't know.
The work.
Did you play baseball growing up?
I played t-ball.
Okay, so like I was in Little League until probably middle school.
Yeah,
and I just remember everyone in the dugout.
Yeah, that was a dugout.
That's the thing.
Did you ever have Big League Chew?
No one really did that.
The gum?
Everyone, you just go into any dugout you see, it's just lousy with seeds all over the floor. Even in professionals.
Do you know Big League Chew, the gum that looks
I do, yeah.
Do you know who invented that?
Who?
The director of Tar, Todd Field.
Are you fucking
kidding
me?
Yeah.
That can't be true.
It's true.
All right, well, let's move on to the next question. The next question comes from a lot of people.
A lot of people?
If you could travel back in time, where would you go? That's the question. And that
Am I
came
staying
from
there?
There's really no
We have to put
stipulation.
some parameters on this, I think.
Now, this is interesting for me because when you travel back in time, you stay in the exact same location that you're at. That's the rules of time travel, right?
Okay, well, a fictional thing, but sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, theoretically, you're moving through time, not space. Or I guess, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But at the same
the
time...
reason why I'm asking this is because this
doesn't matter.
This cuts my options down considerably of where I can travel back.
But that also doesn't matter because if you're not traveling through space, then the Earth is going to be in a different spot anyway, so...
That's true. Got your ass.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if I travel to, like, say, Japan, then I could have a ball going back in time.
Let's say you can.
But if I stay in America...
Let's say you can. If you're going to be time traveling, you've got the budget to fly to Japan and then time travel.
That's true.
There you go. Yeah.
I would like to see the Old West. It's my favorite type of movie, but I'm pretty sure I would get wrecked if I was in the Old West. So, or they'd make me build a railroad or some shit like that. So I don't know if I want to do that. If I could travel back in time and not look like me, I would go to the Old West. That's where I would go.
Yeah, I think we could say that, you won't be beholden to the depressing side effects of
going back in
era.
time.
Yeah.
Either that or, you know what? Fair play. We'll go to dinosaur time and everyone is then in danger. How about that?
That's true. Yeah. I've thought about this a lot. I don't think I want to go anywhere. I think it's a great era.
You could go anywhere though. You got the pass. You could go. You could literally go anywhere at any time and it'd be fine.
What's exciting that's happened?
This is like you being over 6 feet and not playing basketball to me. This is unbelievable.
Can we affect the outcome of things?
Oh, Lordy. Butterfly
effect?
Yeah.
Chaos theory? Sure. Why not?
It would be pretty good to get on the Titanic and then...
Stop it?
No, but just hop on a lifeboat and leave early.
Yo.
What if you couldn't get out?
I'd get out.
You're like the time travel. What's the time trio? Remember them?
Who are they? That's 3 people?
The kids in the stories. The time traveler trio.
Shane,
they would always get stuck.
But Shane and I, we talked about this before, and we thought it'd be funny to go back to these very seismic events in history and not do anything, but just go back to the JFK assassination, get a good spot on the overpass.
Well, you don't know, if you stop it, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, but we'll just like, it's
James Franco series that nobody watched,
But it's funny to be like, yeah, I'd go back in time to JFK, and it's like, oh, you would stop it? No, I'd just pull up 2 lawn chairs and have a couple beers and watch it happen and be like, all right,
crazy, man.
we'll be back before dinner. Go back to modern times and just watch all these horrible things happen.
Fan art challenge. Put Ryan and Shane
back in
all of the text.
Photoshop us next to the Umbrella Man.
Yeah, put us back in the background of the Zapruder film. Yeah.
Who
are those two guys in the background when lawn chairs just cheers? That's happening.
Where else would be fun? It'd be cool to see. I mean, I'm just circling around disasters. A Hindenburg would be cool. Cool.
I think it would be cool to stop the Titanic. Like because you would have.
That would be nice to do.
Here's the thing: if you went back onto the Titanic, I actually don't think you'd be able to stop it. Because like you would have to go to the captain somehow. You'd have to get to the captain's quarters. You'd be in modern clothes. You have to explain you're from the future. You know what's going to happen.
Surely someone's made a movie about this.
No, but like it's like you would actually. I don't think you'd actually be able to stop it because you would somehow have to convince the crew to listen to you.
Yeah, they think you were crazy.
What if Final Destination style, you do stop it and then everybody gets picked off?
Now that's awesome.
Everyone's heads explode.
However they do it, yeah.
Like
that would actually that's a good movie. Because you do it in a different time.
Yeah.
Like it's not like modern or like 2000.
They should do a Final Destination
Period
that takes
film.
place like in the like 1912.
Period film, yeah.
No, now saying you can come back. No future? You wouldn't want to see what's up?
I would like to go to, I mean, the future's just like, who knows? You know, it's hard to say.
The craziest
you could get there and it's just like, you know, Terminators crushing skulls.
Yeah.
And then
The
you're
craziest
like,
natural disaster, though, is probably Pompeii to witness, right? That must have been a
That'd
sight
be
to
crazy,
behold.
yeah. You know what would be fun? You know what I'd like to do? I would like to go back and like something like a classic movie shoot. If you could, I mean, we're time traveling, so we can just say like, sure, we can pull some strings, and I could go watch them shoot Rear Window.
Dude, this is insane because my next thought, I was actually going to say, I wish I could go back and see like Jurassic Park being filmed or something like that. So like that's crazy. That's awesome.
Well, Rear Window's
waste.
always been one of those, and it's one of the reasons I really like there's a whole documentary about the behind the scenes of Panic Room. And Panic Room is another movie where they essentially built like a building and a street all on a studio in a, like, it's crazy. Like they didn't have to do it, but they just built an entire like city block in a studio.
Do you think it would be cooler to see something being filmed like Back to the Future, or do you think it would be cooler to go to opening weekend and see it on opening night with an unsuspecting audience?
Hey, why not both?
You could do both.
If I'm traveling back in time to see, you know.
There's so many. I would love to go see Halloween opening night.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That would be crazy.
Oh, that would be just to have the ability to go to any screening.
Any screening I want, opening night energy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Amazing.
Almost better would be the ability instead
and that would not affect history at all by me doing that.
That's true. You never know. You never know.
I don't think so. Just me ordering a popcorn there. That's not going to do anything. Butterflies don't care about that.
Okay, but here's a pitch. Okay, would you rather, now we're doing a full would you rather here, have the ability to time travel, or the permanent, you're not time traveling, you're just here, but you have the ability to erase your knowledge of any movie from your brain at will. So if you're like, you know what, I'd really like to see Jurassic Park for the first time again, you could just go,
Yeah.
You could sit down.
You put a Q-tip in your ear and you're just like,
yeah.
Like, oh, that feels good.
Ooh, my belly button itches.
Jurassic Park is gone.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I would take the movie erasure because I would know there's nothing that's going to affect the greater universe by me doing that.
Right.
It's only my own enjoyment.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so noble of you.
Well, I would just be
He's a noble guy.
if I feel like I remember one time I was driving in like a desert stretch, and this happened recently. My dog threw up in our car, and I was wiping up the throw up with this like wad of like instructions I had printed out.
The throw up,
and and so I didn't know, it was disgusting. It smelled so bad, and I was like, I gotta get rid of this, but there was no trash cans on the road, so I just like put it on the side of the road.
What the fuck? You're admitting to littering on this podcast?
I thought about that for days after. Like I actually, I felt so much guilt and anxiety over it. So I could only imagine what would happen if I time traveled. For my life would be ruined because I would be thinking, how many lives did I ruin by just going back and having some popcorn saying Halloween?
And then if like something bad happens in history, or like,
I would think it's
is
me.
that me?
I don't know how I would live with the guilt.
Did I do that?
I couldn't live with the guilt. I would need to do the movie erasure.
The Urkel effect.
What if all the stuff that you changed? Like events that you knew were going to happen, but didn't happen because you had to popcorn it.
That's exactly why I wouldn't do it.
But what if some of them were good?
But it's already happened, essentially, right? If you time travel, then I've already met myself. I've already told.
You go back and you go to 1993, you come back, and then they go, what are you talking about? An iPhone? What's that?
I just thought of something else I'd want to go see, and I genuinely would want to see it. I want to go to that concert where Lenny Kravitz was wearing just the leather pants.
You want to see his ding dong pop
underwear.
out.
I just want to see the reaction of the audience and when his ding dong popped out.
So you want to be like a security guard back to Lenny.
No,
knowing when it happens.
I want to make sure that I got a front row seat.
You know what though? I couldn't help myself if I were in that situation.
Later?
No.
It's a funny ass video. It's one of the funniest videos on the internet because he immediately like slaps his thighs together to like
takes his guitar.
He just like mouse traps his own meat. Dude.
Yeah. But crazy. If I were in that situation, I'd probably turn to the person next to me. I'd be like, $50 we see his dick. And they'd be like, what? You're crazy. I'll be like, $1,000. There's a ring on it.
That's like Hot Tub Time Machine. He's like, I bet you in the next minute that Lenny Kravitz is going to do a guitar solo too hard and his leather pants are going to split open and his dick is going to pop out and it's going to be pierced.
I thought there was just a little ring on it for some reason.
There was a little ring on it. One ring to rule them all.
Look, a lot of funny things happen in this life, and that was one of them. If you can't laugh at Lenny Kravitz little hog popping out.
Hey man, it wasn't that little.
This is what you get when you wear leather pants.
That's right. And that's why you don't do like a Captain Morgan stance on a speaker.
And that will never happen.
That's why I wear these basketball shorts.
That will never happen at Ghost Files Live.
Now you're making it seem like
that's a promise. It's a promise.
You're making it seem like that's
we don't wear leather pants.
We walk out our first tour date in leather pants.
Just tempting God.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he really lifted his leg up high. That's why it happened. He went for the full Captain Morgan extension.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's the one who's always doing that.
He's got his leg up on a barrel.
Not the Gordon's Fisherman, right? He doesn't do that.
There's other people who do it.
The Gordon's Fisherman doesn't do much at all.
The Gordon's Fisherman, he's never had
He's had
a hog
wardrobe.
Slip.
No hog slip, dude.
He had a nip slip at some point. You got to celebrate these things. We're
It's
not
really
like shaming him.
It's like incredibly funny.
Yeah.
And he's great in,
And the photo's incredible because he's like screaming. It's like in the middle of him being like, I want to get away.
And he's screaming. He's screaming while he's doing a guitar lick. It's so good.
It's good.
Oh, man.
Well, I think that answers the question.
Yeah, I think so.
We'd like to travel to the Lenny Kravitz show.
I'd like to travel to the Lenny Kravitz show and make sure I got good seats.
Front row. I'm there with my...
What if we turned around right before it happened and went 3, 2, 1... and then turned around like someone cutting down by a camera when they're doing like live television.
I'd have a modern iPhone with 60 FPS.
You know what would be the best if you do that, but also we do the countdown and when it happens, we turn around, we have jackets on. We unzip our jackets and we have a shirt with the picture of it on our chest. The freeze frame of the dick popping out. That would be now that's a picture. That would ruin everything. But I mean, fuck it at that point.
But then you find out that Lenny Kravitz also has a time travel device, and he came back to fix it.
Oh,
and he goes, "Nice try."
Yeah, we're like, what the fuck? And then there's another Lenny Kravitz, older, standing next to us, and he's like, "Nice try, boys."
Yeah,
we're like, "Oh,
you really think you were gonna get away?"
Yeah,
I'm the only one who gets away.
Anyway.
Oh, because he sings the song, I Want to Get Away.
Oh, yeah. He wants to fly away.
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta get away.
Pretty good.
Great job.
Oh. We've covered a lot here today.
We have. We could also calm him down, too. We could be like, don't worry, your daughter's going to be Catwoman.
Yeah, she's a great
She's a great Catwoman. And be like, this seems like a bad moment for you, Lenny, but she's going to be Catwoman. It's all going to be okay. And you're great in Hunger Games.
I haven't had a lot of urges to go back to that Batman, but I'm excited for a new one. I want to see more.
I was really hot on it at first, honestly, and I still am.
It's a lot of fun.
We saw it like 2 times. We saw it 2 times together.
I think I saw it 3 times in theaters, 3 or 4.
Oh man,
it's just a refreshing change of pace.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, we've
run the
overindulged here.
We've run the gamut.
It's time to depart, I think.
Are we going to do another Sausage Man next week?
If we must.
Yeah.
Well, let's see the response in the comments, and if people are like, we don't need it, then we don't have to do it.
They're pretty short, so I think, I don't know.
I think we should look at those comments. We'll
look at the comments.
We'll see what happens in the comments.
Look, if you want more Sausage Man, let us know.
If you don't, also let us know.
Yeah, feel free.
If you want more in the comments, just write Sausage Man, 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 all caps.
And to be clear, when we say Sausage Man, we're not talking about Lenny Kravitz. we're talking.
Folks, thanks for listening to Pod Watcher. We'll see you next week.